Aside from the U.S. Department of State's additional $1 billion worth of assistance to Ukraine, Washington will provide another package following the Pentagon's announcement that it will send the controversial depleted uranium tank ammunition for the war-torn country. Carlo de la Peña has the details.
120mm rounds of depleted uranium tank ammunition will be given to Ukraine by the United States as part of a $175 million aid package to help Kyiv fight Russian forces. The Pentagon stated that these rounds would be for the M1 Abrams tanks that Washington provided to Kyiv. Furthermore, the uranium's density is said to be 1.7 times that of lead. This ammunition is controversial, however, as depleted uranium has generally been associated with grave health hazards. And while depleted uranium is factually radioactive, although it's not as much compared to natural uranium, a political report citing U.S. officials said that depleted uranium is not a radioactive threat, citing studies published by the UN's nuclear watchdog, the International Atomic Energy Agency, or IAEA, saying that the existence of depleted uranium residues dispersed in the environment does not pose a radiological hazard to the population of the affected regions. The IAEA also says there could be a risk of radiation to humans who handle fragments of depleted uranium rounds. The International Coalition to Ban Uranium Weapons said that such weapons pose dangerous health risks, like cancer, from touching or ingesting depleted uranium dust. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency also stated that depleted uranium is dangerous when it is inside a human body. Another research also reported that depleted uranium causes cancer and birth defects in places like Serbia and Iraq, where such ammunition was used. But it's not only the United States that has decided to provide these controversial ammunitions to Kyiv. The United Kingdom has already sent a shipment of such rounds to Kyiv earlier in 2023, which were intended for use with its Challenger 2 tanks. The UK Defense Ministry said it has used depleted uranium in its armor-piercing shells for decades. On the other hand, the United Nations has condemned the use of depleted uranium, just like how it condemned Washington for sending cluster munitions to Kyiv in July. Despite criticism and condemnation, the Pentagon said it is confident that the Ukrainian military will use depleted uranium ammunition responsibly, similar to how the military agency expressed confidence over Ukraine's use of another forbidden weapon of war, cluster munitions. This is despite reports last May about burnt-out American vehicles in which Ukrainian militants reportedly attacked Russia's Belgorod. To recall, the Pentagon, along with the U.S. State Department, doubted the authenticity of the images regarding the matter. Reporting, this has been Carlo de la Peña, SMNI News.
Various community Filipinos in Japan thank Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy as well as SMNI and the Keepers Club International for its significant contribution to nation building. Shun Matsui reports.
With its positive contribution to the community, SMNI and the Keepers Club International, both founded by Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy, was invited in an exhibition game where they received recognition and acknowledgement by the Filipino community. On its 7th season, the Aguilar's Basketball League, the D-League, invited SMNI Japan News Bureau and Keepers Club International Japan Chapter to an intense yet friendly exhibition game. The D-League is an annual one-day basketball event composed of teams constructed by the Filipino communities in Japan.
Kaya po ginawa ko itong isang event na to at para maging kaisa-isa ang lahat ng OFW at Filipino community dito sa Osaka.
Also in attendance is Welfare Officer MWO OWA Osaka Miss Pilipina C. Dino to support the event as well to promote and spread MWO's goal in helping the Filipino community.
Sana po ipagpatuloy ninyo. Alam ko po na ito ay isa sa way ninyo para maalis yung boredom, no? At magkaroon pa ng mas malawak na komunikasyon, koordinasyon sa mga kapwa Pilipino dito sa Japan. So sana hindi po malimit lang yung inyong mga samahan sa mga permanent resident na dito, bagkus isali po natin yung ating mga manggagawa na pansamantalang nagtatrabaho dito.
The Filipino communities expressed their gratitude with a plaque of recognition and awarded SMNI for being a trustworthy news agency and its contribution to nation building. They also recognized the Keepers Club International for helping the youth by guiding them to become productive citizens of society. The Filipino communities in Japan thank Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy for SMNI and Keepers Club International, which he founded due to his great love not only in the Philippines and Filipino communities in Japan, but also in other countries across the world.
Salamat po sa SMNI yan na namomonitor po namin. Kayo ay talagang aktibong tumutulong at sumusubaybay sa ating mga Pilipino, hindi lang Filipino workers, Filipino community dito sa Japan. Salamat.
Salamat po, Pastor Kibuloy!
Mabuhay!
For God and my beloved country, Nihon kara hokok tashimashita. SMNI News, Japan.
After attending the two-day back-to-back sessions of the ASEAN University Network Quality Assurance International Conference held in Bangkok, Thailand, key officials of the Jose Maria College Foundation Incorporated expressed their gratitude to school founder Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy for his continued support to them. Anissa de Guzman reports.
JMCFI key officials were sent off for an out-of-the-country business trip as part of the Philippine delegation to attend the AUN Quality Assurance International Conference in Bangkok, Thailand. It was truly a productive and fruitful out-of-the-country experience for JMCFI key officials as they were sent off by the school as part of the Philippines delegation for the highly anticipated international event. School President Dr. Felix C. Chavez shared the next big step for JMCFI after gaining valuable insights from the conference.
Within this year, we will be subjecting our college for AUN assessment for the 8 programs. And that particular AUN assessment that is in a form of accreditation is actually very important. The next step is to apply for university. That is a very this is a very important endeavor for Jose Maria College, and that is why we are very much thankful to our founding president, Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy, for the support that he has given to us, especially that we are one of the highest delegates in this AUN convention.
AUN Executive Director Dr. Choltis also welcomed JMCFI as one of the newest members of the ASEAN University Network. He further shared AUN's vow to assist member schools in attaining their goal of providing quality education.
Welcome all of you to join us in this quality movement. We will put forward this progress to your university and other universities who are under the AUN-QA network.
Moreover, the JMCFI delegation also shared the importance of attending this said prestigious event in line with the school's goal of becoming a university that is globally competitive.
We are therefore preparing ourselves to really be a seedbed for global education.
The AUN certification is very important towards our goal, the JMC's goal of becoming a university.
We in administration and finance must also cope up with the demands of the institution as it supports its mission to provide consistent and quality education.
The academic head of the JMCFI College of Law also shared the relevance of AUN-QA in maintaining academic excellence in the graduate program.
JMCFI has consistently maintained high bar examination performance, and we would like to maintain this high performance by the standardization of our College of Law program in JMC. So it has been quite a productive conference with so many insights gained that we could apply to the JMC College of Law. And thank you so much, Pastor, for the privilege to participate in this conference and for your all-out support for the JMC delegation sent here in Thailand.
As JMCFI continues to expand its international linkages, partnerships, and research opportunities, the said conference also paved the way for the school to expand its network and elevate its standards to international benchmark, together with various accredited higher educational institutions in the ASEAN region.
Being an associate member of the EUNQA, it can facilitate partnership and collaboration among STEAM institutions in the ASEAN countries. It can facilitate student exchange program, faculty collaboration, and research partnership.
So for us to become a university, so there is really a need to strengthen our research because it's the backdoor of becoming a university. We had this AUNQA as a shortcut process for us to fast-track our application for universityhood.
Moreover, AUN also shared its plan to move forward and encourage member schools to apply for institutional level assessment as a relevant process for internal quality assurance.
The AUNQA is moving. It is stepping up more. It's not only about assessment at the program level, but we are stepping up to encourage every university to join in the assessment at the institutional level.
At this conference is to look out for the new institutional assessment that we think is really going to take off. We have done many program assessment, over 1,300.
Wow.
But the next step in climbing up higher on the ladder is to go for institutional assessment.
All right.
Okay? The version number 3 has just been launched to the Board of Trustees of the ASEAN University Network in July. So information is flowing down now to all universities at this conference. So that is the biggest thing.
In this year's AUNQA International Conference, JMCFI sent off the highest number of delegations, a proof that JMCFI is committed to maximizing opportunities in the pursuit of academic excellence. Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy's valuable support earned praise from key officials who represented the event in the capital city of Bangkok.
Thank you so much, Pastor, for this very great honor and privilege to represent our very own institution, the Jose Maria College Foundation Incorporated, and this can really help us in fast-tracking everything to fast-track our goal to become a university status in the future. Thank you so much, Pastor.
We are forever grateful to our founding president, Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy, for being our constant guide in delivering the ACQ brand of education. For in JMC, your future is our mission. Thank you, Pastor.
And thank you so much, Pastor, for the privilege to participate in this conference and for your all-out support for the GMC delegation sent here in Thailand.
To our founding president, to Reverend Dr. Pastor Kibuloy, thank you so much. I mean, you are, to me, I would like to describe you as a man for all season who walks your talk.
We are very much thankful to our founding president, Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy, for the support that he has given to us, especially that we are one of the highest delegates in this AUN convention.
Offering quality education is Jose Maria College Foundation Incorporated's top priority, and its participation in the international conference contributed significantly to providing innovative technologies and academic strategies for the school to achieve its goal, and also pushing for an excellent, assured, consistent, and quality, or the ACQ brand of education. For God and my beloved Philippines, Anissa de Guzman, SMNI News.